everybody, welcome back, and a special warm welcome to my new subscribers. Today we're continuing with the Collaboration Connection Project. This project seeks to understand whether we can achieve interpersonal closeness while in social isolation by using the questions that Aron posed in his famous experiment on interpersonal closeness. You might recall it was written up in the New York Times. I'll give the links below. So as a reminder, we are choosing about half of the questions that Aron posed in his experiment with strangers. Aron's questions for his famous experiment on interpersonal closeness were grouped into 3 distinct sets. And as you move from set 1 to 2 to 3, the questions become a little bit more intimate. So today we'll be moving into set 2. And our question numbers will not match his question numbers because we're only really picking about half of the questions. So today we'll do questions 7, 8, and 9 from our set. Let's begin, shall we? Question 7. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? Well, I was accused in my early 20s of living my life according to the little fortunes that came in fortune cookies. And I wasn't really that bad, but I was kind of a little bit insecure about where to go in life and what to do. And so, yeah, I probably relied a little bit on horoscopes and things like that. But over the years, I have relaxed. And there is one question that I have continued to want to consult tarot card readers or psychics about. And that question is always the same. The question is, does this guy like me? I have since learned that the minute I want to consult a tarot card reader or a psychic, that relationship really needs to go by the wayside, because if I don't know, then I probably shouldn't be investing. So yeah, in the past I have put some stock into things like astrology and tarot card readers, but where I am in my life is that I am working to really hear my own intuition and to follow that. And so I don't want to consult anybody else. And also, you know, I don't really want the surprise to be ruined, whether it's a good surprise or a bad surprise, because if I knew that on Tuesday I would be hit by a bus, I think that would ruin Monday for me. And if I knew that in 2 years' time I was going to win the lottery, I don't know that I'd work so hard towards my goals now. So I think there's danger in trying to know the future. So yeah, no, I don't want to know. And what about you? If a crystal ball could tell you anything about your life or the future, what would you want to know? I look forward to your comments. Question 8. Is there something you've dreamed of doing for a long time? What is it? Why haven't you done it? One of the dreams that I have that I haven't yet achieved is to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, either through Tanzania or through Kenya. And a lot of my friends have already done this. I was training, or I was beginning to train to do it when I went to Africa and picked up a parasite that left me chronically unwell. And it took a long time to get rid of that parasite. So then last year I had a surgery that went wrong, and I still have another surgery to correct that, and that leaves me unable to do a lot of physical activity. So I'm going to have to wait until that surgery happens, which it was supposed to happen by the end of this year. It probably won't happen now until the end of next year. And then I guess I'll have to reassess whether it's possible for me to train to climb Kilimanjaro. I really hope I can. And unfortunately, because so many of my friends have already done it, I guess it's going to be something that I do on my own. Another dream that I have is to write a book. And I already have the material that would create a full-length manuscript. But the shaping of it and the editing is what I keep procrastinating on, because it's not the really fun and sexy stuff about writing a book. And so, yeah, I've got lots of material, but I haven't put it together yet. I think that it's going to require me to probably enroll in a university course where I have deadlines and I have a mentor, and it's probably going to take something like that for me to begin to shape it into a full-length manuscript. And I'll probably do that. And what about you? Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time? What is it? And why haven't you done it? I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Question 9. What do you value most in a friendship? And what do you value in a relationship if it's different? There's a lot of things that I value in a friendship, and it's hard to pick just one. I value loyalty and honesty and respect and a good sense of humor and integrity. But a word that encompasses all of it is honor. And so I look for a friend who is honorable and who expects me to be honorable towards them as well. Now, with a relationship, of course, there is the added necessity that you have an attraction to one another and some chemistry. But to be honest, that really wears off over time. And what I think is really important in a relationship is that you be best friends. So for me, I look for someone who will be my best friend. But there is something that I look for in a relationship that I don't necessarily have to look for in a friendship. And that is that I want a man who knows what he wants, and what he wants is me. And that comes from earlier experience of being in a relationship with a man who wasn't really ready for a relationship and was somewhat ambivalent. I'm pretty comfortable being single, and so if I'm going to invest in a relationship, then it needs to be with a man who is certain he wants to invest in me. And what about you? What do you look for in a friendship? And what do you look for in a relationship if it's different? If you like this video, don't forget to click like. And if you want to see more, click subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I upload again. If you're enjoying this collaboration connection project, don't forget to check out my collaborators, Filar, Me A Latte, and Allie the Unicorn. For what are you most grateful today?